bitches. What's up? Wake up. It's the morning time.
What's up, GM? Good morning. How's everybody doing today?
It's Friday.
It is frickin' Friday, bro. Good morning, Bukes. How you doing? What's going on over there? Day 1277, asking Bruntware to just acknowledge me. Give me some gloves, some boots. Poor guy.
Oh, he 100% probably needs the boots more than anything. I feel that pain. I go through, I think mine only lasts like 2.5 months, and then I'm ordering a new pair.
Really? Fuck. That's wild. Dude,
Well,
I gave up boots. I gave up boots so long ago. Like so long ago. Because nothing is where we work, like nothing is like full OSHA or any like compliance whatsoever. It's just it feels like the wild west out there. We got a couple of teams that come through and they're like fully, they're dialed in but it's mostly because they work commercial
yeah.
or more like in the main city of LA. Whereas in the little suburb town, it's not little, by the way, that I mainly work in. It's not that. Like the inspectors come on the job and they're like they're barely they're barely fully outfitted.
Little suburb town. I'm like, what?
Massive sub. It's a suburb of Los Angeles. It's just like fucking asses to elbows. Everybody's on top of her. Like it's
My
not
town
like
doesn't have a gas station.
Starburst. Is that not the right term? What was the term?
No, it's right. But when you said little, I just was like,
Yeah.
relative.
I'm thinking
Relative.
compared to like the high rises in LA
Yeah.
and like the amount of housing that is really like crammed into like one major town. What's up, Steve in the house? Good morning. So yeah, I gave up boots a long time ago. Dude, I got people walking onto my job site. It's the craziest thing. I got framers walking on the job site in sandals. Just like, dude.
I've seen a shift recently. It's like I have people like truck drivers come and deliver like 55-gallon drums of like paint thinner and stuff, like coming out in like flip flops and Crocs. I'm like, okay, sure.
That's a choice, dude.
You want to lose a toe? Go ahead.
I don't think that's the way you get workman's comp, buddy, but
No.
Go ahead and try.
Oh.
Yeah, so man, every 3 months, that's pretty wild though. Have you tried the Bruntware? You know the brand?
I've tried everything. I haven't tried Bruntwear. It's because I refuse to spend over like $100 for boots anymore.
I
Because
mean,
I've
especially if it's
tried
every 2 months, dude. Like,
Cowboys boots last the best, but they're so heavy that like by the end of the day, I'm just like, oh, my feet. But yeah, it's
yeah,
the thinner, the
it's
paint,
leg day every day.
the ovens, everything is just brutal on it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
part
That
of the
was
job.
always my thing. I was never like a leather boot or a Converse guy or a Vans guy like back in the day. So like my heel is not strong enough to tolerate that stuff. It's not weathered or
Mhm.
leathered or whatever, calloused, whatever you call it, that like makes you able to. So every time I've ever put boots on, no matter how thick the socks are, double socks, whatever, by the end of the day, my heels are like, why'd you do that, bro? Like that's not okay. Fucking blisters and all that shit. I'm like, it's not worth it. I have so many pairs of boots that I like bought and they still look new because I lasted like maybe 3 weeks in them before I gave up. So, sorry, Bukes. Nice change it though. What's up? How was your week?
Hot. It's been hot here, but it was fast. Today's my wife's birthday, so it's her
Oh, happy birthday,
spoil day.
wifey. Nice.
So
What are you guys up to for that?
She's going to we're going to work out at 9:15.
Like you do.
Because I convinced her. I was like, well, don't you want to get a workout in on your birthday?
Don't just slack off because it's your birthday.
And
Earn those
then
calories.
then she's going to get her hair, nails, do all that, and then I'm taking her to the Phillies game. and everything.
Nice.
So, and probably casino after. And my parents are watching the kids, so that'll be nice.
Like you gonna do the whole like, oh, we're a little hammered, just gonna check into the hotel. You mind just like watching them through the night? But the whole time you had the hotel booked.
Well, they're with the three of them. They used to take them to their house to watch them, and they still do.
Yeah.
But after a while, it's like they start getting in trouble because there's nothing for them to do. So they're watching them at our house. So
It takes a while to convince other people, especially grandparents, to just come to your house. But like when you do, it's so much better. Like the kids are
Mhm.
in their environment, they know where everything is. You don't have to like as a grandparent, I always think of like you don't have to worry about like your stuff
Yeah.
or having enough for them. Um, like, you know,
Mhm.
we always feel it's easier and you know, it it truly like especially when it's a long babysitting thing or an overnight, it's always better
Yeah.
for
Because
sure.
then it's not like
And
they're
if you're
not.
taking all three,
Yeah, and it's with it's
what's up,
they
David?
just get wild and then they amp up the baby and then try to put her down. It's just like
Yeah,
it's fun.
for sure. Yeah, it's PSA to those grandparents and those grandparents to be like David. Watch the kids at your kids' house. Watch the grandkids at your kids' house. It is fun to take them to your house and be in your environment and be more
Mhm.
comfortable. But in reality, you want the kid to be more comfortable. So,
Oh, don't get me
put
wrong. They live in a 55 and older, and they love the grandkids swim, and they make sure every time it's like, oh, we're doing a grandkid swim at the pool. They're like, oh, let's take the kids there so they can like parade, not like parade them around, but you like, it's like
yeah,
all the happy grandparents are there with all the
yeah,
grandkids. It's hysterical.
that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, we had first day of school yesterday. Went off pretty much without a hitch. We
Nice.
are seasoned veterans of three kids in three different schools. This is our third year doing it. One of the families in our friend group, their son just joined the middle school, so now there are two kids in two schools. So they were very nervous about the whole like pick up and drop off. So we were like, look, let's just meet up. We'll caravan. We'll drive you there. We'll kind of show you what to do. We'll help you with the schedule, all that stuff. So we were texting them all day long. Meet us here this time. We saved a parking spot for you. All this stuff, and then like at drop off, it's first day of school. Their kids' first day of middle school, so they want to
Mhm.
take pictures. Then like a friend of theirs comes over and they're wanting to take pictures, and my wife is like, "Hey, we gotta go. Like we gotta get the next. We gotta get in line for the next kid." Like, and the other mom, she goes, "Oh shit." She's like, "Amy's never like my wife. Amy's never like serious and like on it about anything." She's like, "If Amy's saying we gotta go, like we gotta fucking go." Look at this guy. What's up,
Stick to the
Blaze?
schedule.
Speaking of three kids in three schools, no, I don't think he's got three kids in three schools. What's going on, man? How you been? Uh, so that was fun. And then we hit brunch, all of us adults, and man, I went too hard. A big ass plate of chili
That picture you
quiles
sent me looked amazing
with
though.
with fucking carne asada and eggs and beans and a giant michelada. It's like a gut bomb. I was like out for the rest of the day. I was like trying to take a nap. My wife's trying to cuddle. I'm like, girl, get out of here. Uh, and then eventually I did end up taking a nap after pickup because there was a short day and all that shit too.
Mhm.
So, and then we had back to school night, like first day of school, then back to school night. And that's the thing where it's like the teacher's telling you all the rules and what they're going to do in the classroom. And I'm like, wait, why did I come to this? Like, they don't serve alcohol here. There's no food here. Like, she's telling us the rules of the school that we've been in for five
That's what
years.
these are for.
He's like, I know all this shit. I could give this speech better than you. Oh, man. But yeah, it all went off without a hitch. All good. And today's Friday. We get the first of the year dad's on the mom walk. So me and the other husband are off today, and we're gonna do a little mile or two walk with the moms
Nice.
after drop off before it gets too hot. And then I gotta get all this work done around the house. So freaking. But 4-day weekend that's my new goal. That's my new goal to work towards that. Maybe like one a month, every other week.
That's what I've been loving when these holidays either fall on like a Thursday or a Monday because I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh, this
Yeah.
is awesome.
Yeah. You get a lot done in 3 days at work if you really
Yeah.
lock in and you know it's gonna happen and you tell your team, you know?
Yeah, and I work 10-hour days anyway, so it's I don't know, it's so much easier for for my guys, for us.
Yes, sir.
Like they're
Yes,
gonna
sir.
waste an hour in the bathroom every day regardless anyway, so you know what happens too.
True. Yeah. Yeah, the naps on the job site,
Mhm.
all that stuff. Yeah. I've had a couple of people where I've complained to the subcontractor's boss. I'm like, "Hey, you guys take really long breaks at like really like, random times." And he's like, "Yeah, I've learned to just let it go, man. As long as they get their done, I don't care how long their break is. Like they got goals at the end of the day, at the end of the week. Um, we got schedules and concrete pours and stuff like that. I'm like, but they want to take a break, take a 2 hour nap, is what it is.
Yeah, as long
Okay.
as the work's getting done, I mean, hey.
I see you. I see you. I appreciate the honesty. Thank you. Have a good day. All right. Let's talk about this reading. Banger.
Yeah, this is, the Ulysses S. Grant one is it's always every time I come back to this page, I always like, oh, the bulldog is showing a soft side and always like tries to humble me because it's as I feel like our generation grew up, it's like, oh, men don't cry, men don't talk about feelings, and it's this reading is
Yeah.
exactly the opposite kind of. It's like you
Hmm.
kind of what I wrote down is like even the strong men need to escape. Your kids don't measure success the way the world does. Um,
Yep.
and it's you have to have that balance of being tough and compassion. And then I don't know, for some reason this whole month I think I write down that the 18 summers thing that kids won't be forever. It's like almost on every single page.
Really.
And I think it just is reminding me like that like the play is not you're not wasting time. Like you may feel in the moment it's oh you're playing video games for 2 hours with your kids or you're playing Legos, you're building Hot Wheels, or you're running around outside when you could be weeding the garden, you could be finish sanding the wall. Um, but you're not wasting time. You're building a relationship with your kid, and
Yeah.
like the weeds, they're not going to go anywhere yet. They might get a little bit bigger. The wall's not going anywhere. It's not going to fall down.
Nope.
But it's the relationship and that as long as you're building the relationship with the kids in that wasted time, essentially, I don't feel like it's wasted.
No, it's actually like quite the opposite.
Mhm,
Everything else is wasting time
mhm.
because, like you said on every page, you only get 18 summers with them. And honestly, it's less than that,
Yep.
especially when it comes to play, right? Like, the first year, the play is a little different. It's mostly you playing with the baby while they're sitting there looking at you and trying to figure you out. But
Big
you
old
get to
pond.
the older years, you know, I was sitting here writing down, I'm like, I don't know what version of play looks like right now with my older girl, with Bailey. I don't think there's anything. So my thought today was like
You
I
took
I
my
want to
questions for you.
I want to find something. With Brooklyn, it came to me yesterday, and thankfully, like the pre-reading that I've been doing to make the video and the content, like pre-show content, I knew this one was coming. And so yesterday when I was driving her to dance, she likes to control the music when she's in the car. And so she put on a song and and blasted that shit. And we were singing loud and being goofy and dancing and laughing and all that stuff on the way to. And so that's my version of play with her for sure. Um, with Bailey, it's so much different right now because she's a little woman now. So, I'm definitely not going to be wrestling with a girl or an older daughter or a woman. So it's a little bit video games, but she likes definitely different video games than I do. So I don't know. And she's very much like when she's doing stuff she wants to do with her friends, and I'm totally okay with that because my thing is I have a huge emphasis on friends in my life right now, and I have regrets in my own youth and childhood of not maintaining or prioritizing enough time with friends. And so
Mhm.
now I'm making up for lost time. So when I see her going out and going bowling with friends, I'm like, hell yeah. And I don't want to take that away from her and be like, hey, do you want to go bowling with dad? Because I like bowling. And that's kind of was my first thought. She's been getting into bowling with her friends. I like bowling. I was like, oh, I could take her bowling, but then I'm like, I don't want to take away from her friends. So
Yeah.
we'll figure something out. I'm okay with it. Bailey, again, like we've talked about many times, Bailey's my regret filled relationship and child when it comes to this book. This is the thing where I go, man, I wish I had this like day one. And for everybody who does have it day one, I'm like, who's been a part of this show or I've given the book to, I'm like, I'm happy to know that they won't have that or they'll have less of it.
Yeah.
And I
I
look
can def
forward to, I was talking to a client the other day. I mentioned the word grandchildren. He's like, whoa, I'm not ready for that. And I'm like, really? I'm like, dude, I'm fucking ready already. I'm like, my daughter just turned 18 and I'm not pressuring her, but I'm ready for that because I'm ready to play all over again. Like
Yeah.
you think Dominic as a dad plays, wait till Grandpa Dominic gets a hold of a little grandkid.
Yeah, I can definitely see how I parent my daughter differently now we've been because of being involved with, like, the stream and reading this book before she was even born,
Yeah.
um, and how I approach parenting my boys differently over, like, the last 2 years versus before, but I'm always one of those dads that's like, I'm in the pool, and I know you are too, I'm in the
Yeah.
pool playing with all the kids. If they want like, if the kids wanna go do like, I'm taking all the kids to go do something. I don't 'Cause I always say, and me and my wife always say, because like, everyone's like, "Well, are you saving money?" Or like, "Yes, I'm saving money so my kids can have a future, but, like, you can't take it with you. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow."
Yeah.
Like, you never know, and I'm not gonna yeah, like, yes, I'm tired sometimes, I'm exhausted, but I'm also gonna hop in the pool, I'm gonna go in the ocean, my wife last weekend was boogie boarding with my middle child. It was hysterical because she is athletic, but she is very uncoordinated, so it was hysterical. It was funny watching that. Um,
Nice.
but
Good for her.
w we're those parents that we wanna be involved in because we know that eventually, and I can see it in my oldest already, and he's about to be 8, he'll wanna play, and then as soon as there's, like, girls his age or boys his age, he's like, "Dad, stop, you're being weird," like, and I'm like, "Man, already? Like, you're only 8, like, I only got, like, really, like, 4 full around summers where I toss you in
Yeah.
the water," like, I was like, "That 18 summer thing, man, it really is." It's like
They get chopped down quick. Yeah.
mhm,
But that sometimes when he says that, he's like, "Oh, you think I'm being weird? This is me dialed
yeah,
down, buddy."
yeah, and then it's like, "Alright, you wanna see weird? I'll be really weird around all your friends."
I wasn't even trying.
But then I know,
Thanks for
like,
reminding me that it could
and
get
that's what I was
worse.
yeah, I was gonna ask you, like, when you started to see the change, and, like, even David, when he started to see the change of, like, when his kids didn't want him around as much to because they wanted more of the friends thing, but I know eventually, because I had a better relationship with my parents, when I graduated college and me and my wife first got back, like, on the weekend, we'd
Mhm.
go to the breweries with my parents, we'd hang out with my parents, so I know eventually it
Yeah.
can come back around. I just know there's a window
Yeah, like,
where
I mean, I'm sure David's gonna drop it right now, the 6, 16,
mhm,
26. Um, for sure. What's up, Savvy? Good morning. Um, and those are just rough estimates. Obviously, each kid is different, but it's kinda
mhm,
like those are like the bigger transitions. But I would
yeah,
say, yeah, 10, 11. that kind of range, give or take a couple of years, where they just start to pull away and establish some, and they start to get into sports, so there starts to be like a couple different avenues where they make friends. Uh, and it's not like all the time, right? Like it's just when they're around their friends, but then the rest of the time they have no one else but you to play with.
Mhm.
Right. So, and your version of play is going to be a little different, or you're still going to be able to take them to things and events that like their friends won't or can't. So there's always going to be something that you can figure out. I've always liked the idea, like when Bailey and I picked up rock climbing, that was so much fun. Just like finding something new to enjoy together, and then it becomes whatever she wants to do with it, whether she wants to have friends come and do it with her or she wants to stop doing it. But it was at least fun in the moment of doing it. But yeah. And then like you said, it just changes into something
Mhm.
different. Then you come into, they're back in their 20s and 21s, and you, like you said, you're going to the brewery with them, you're hanging out at the bars, you're having adult conversations with them, like, oh, it's, telling you about their life at college, or their life living on their own, or their own relationship. And that's what all the hard work we're doing now to maintain the relationship and be the, like we talked about yesterday, be the encouraging voice in their head instead of the discouraging voice, so that they stick around and they come back
Mhm.
and they bring their people with them. One kid, I totally embarrassed them and their friends, and they were just proud. This is my dad. Yeah, that's my thing too, is just being goofy and embarrassing. And I
Mhm.
see my kids get embarrassed by it, but then I also see them like talk to their friends like, that was my dad. Like, he's so weird, blah, blah, blah. But it's like a little bit of pride, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, what I'm yelling is like, I love you, Brooklyn, at the top of my lungs in a crowded auditorium. It's not like I'm yelling something like, your mom's
Yeah.
got a nice ass.
Well,
Like, save that for the house.
just the house.
Yeah, a little bit outside, but yes. But yeah, it just becomes a little different. Just the version of play. I like the idea, but I hate freaking card games. Like, I think card games would be a good thing in the older years to like get together and kind of like play and
Mhm.
learn card games and stuff. But man, I don't like cards. I don't know
See,
why.
that's where we do a lot together, the 4 of us, because once the baby goes down or she's down for a
Yeah.
nap, it's usually board games, just because, like, that's me and my wife, we're board games, card games, like, we would
Hmm.
get together with our friends, and that's what we would do, so it's kinda but it's the competitiveness that comes out is also
I
fun,
know.
so
I
it's
think that's my problem. It was just always too much. Like when I was a kid, and again, like the way that my family talks to each other, it just like such like not fond memories of doing that. And then like, the never ending shit show of like Monopoly. Like I remember lots of Monopoly and just,
8 hours later.
yeah, that's not a fan of that. I'm definitely you can't remember like which TV show it is, where it just like blast the board out when no one was looking. 'Cause, like, we just be done with this.
I think
I
it
had
was,
to go
like,
to the
Malcolm in the Middle
bathroom.
or something like that. I definitely remember seeing that episode.
Yeah. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm not fucking wanting to like have someone switch my hotels and houses and take my freaking cash. And like the cheating, like I want to be banker. And then like you're just like sleeving hundreds when no one's looking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd look
If
over,
they
I'm
would have
like
came out with Cheaters Edition when I was a kid, that would have been
and
like
I'd look over
a
to my
hit
brother,
of
I'm like,
it.
"How'd you get an extra 500 under there?" "Oh, I passed go okay." Banker.
The best go a couple of times, like that was definitely me. Like I was good at math, and I was very untrustworthy banker for sure. But you don't want to be doing that with your wife and kids. So
No.
that's why I opt out of all the Monopoly games. I don't want to
Yeah,
get
that
beat by my wife and kids, and I can't cheat. So
that
what
and
are you gonna do?
we started doing puzzles too. Um,
Mm,
we bought one of those big puzzle boards that you can like pick up and put away that has all
okay.
the
Yeah.
drawers and stuff. So we've been doing that because it's helping their brains a little bit, and it's also like
Yeah.
it's easier to get conversation out of them. I feel when they're kind of
Okay.
distracted by something
Yeah.
versus like trying to talk to them when there's a tablet or a video game or they're like it's like pulling teeth versus if they're like sitting there looking for a puzzle piece like so
Do
but
do
like what.
you do you get good results like with them sitting and doing puzzles?
Mhm.
Nice. Like
Yeah.
they can actually lock in and do it for a little bit. See,
Yep.
my kids just fade out so fast. But again, that's my own like we gave them tech way too early, way too unlocked. And that's I'm seeing all those kind of things where it's like, yeah, that's a bad idea. And they're so far gone.
Oh, we
I feel
definitely
like
give
they I feel like
we
they need a
definitely give them tech.
lobotomy to get them back.
They definitely get it. It's just we had in one of our friends group, we had a couple that had kids early, and
Mm,
I mean, like, I'm talking before I think that it was, like, right after college, so, like, 22, and, like, me and my wife weren't even engaged yet, but so, like, we'd still all get together on the weekends, and their go-to was throw a tablet at them or put them
yeah.
in front of a and we just saw, like, how bad it was, like, 24/7 with it. So we're like, "Alright, we're like, the way the world's going, they need it, but we're gonna try to limit it as much as we can."
Yeah. That's so I was that person. That was definitely me and my wife. We were super early. The first people in our friend group in our generation, anything like that, to have a kid. And it wasn't too early with Bailey, but I think because of the gap between Bailey and Brooklyn, and Bailey already having it, being like 5 years older, that Brooklyn was just like, I want it, I want it, I want it. Like, and
Mhm.
it's always been that way ever since. And then the same gap with Bentley between Brooklyn, the same thing. Like, why did my sisters have it? And it's like, they look so much fun. Like, why can't I have it? And it's like, so I think with each kid, it like actually like notched down younger and younger. Um,
Oh, for sure. My baby already has she's not even 2 and she has one. It's because her brothers have
it's
one and she's running up
yeah,
to them and trying to rip it out of their hands, and I'm like,
yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, you're not gonna give me one? Fine, I'm gonna go make the other kid
"Yeah."
cry until you give it to me. Like,
Yeah, and then their
damn,
game, they're
the
like, "Oh, she."
manipulation level of kids is just, can't we just play?
Yeah.
You
Luckily,
wonder
she's
why we
like
say no all the time.
she grabs it for, like, 2 seconds, looks at it. Well, she has, like, I have nothing downloaded on it, so all she can do is, like, turn it on. So she looks at it, puts it back down, goes over, sees what they're watching, and then she, like, grabs a toy.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
she's definitely in that run around play stage, which is great because the boys are hitting the blob stage where they wanna play with their
yeah.
friends, and then they're tired, and they just wanna, "I just wanna watch a show. I didn't get to watch a show all day. I was playing all day." "Okay, buddy. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
I
I was
definitely we
there."
definitely have a the outbreaks of screen sickness like crazy some weekends. So it's even though I don't like busy weekends week after week, and I like to have a chill weekend, it definitely is hard at home. And I find myself that way too. Like if I
Yeah.
don't have a project or I'm not working out or we're not like having things to go do, um I feel it too, man. When I wake up on Monday, I'm like, "What the fuck? I didn't even do anything this weekend." Uh, shit.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, as we get burnout, like, I feel like the kids can get burnout, so, like,
Yeah.
they still do need those just blob, do nothing weekends.
Yes. For sure, at least a day,
Yeah.
and I like Sunday the best. Um,
Like, do some laundry, put some laundry away, but you can sit around and
yeah,
watch TV or something, yeah.
yeah. That's usually my thing is, like, laundry, meal prep, getting ready for the work week, maybe jump in the pool or something, but, like, other than that, it's just, like, the 5 of us chilling. Bailey may escape and leave, go hang with her friends, that's fine. But yeah, get a lot of video game time in on Sunday. That's still 2 days away. I feel good having that extra day off, man.
As long as you don't get the comment for the, well, you've had an extra day off to fix the wall.
No, I was working yesterday. I was taking calls and texting everybody and I got some more stuff to do today. I gotta send out invoices and all that shit. So I need to get on the computer. We'll see, man. We'll see. It's still gonna be, drop off, pick up, mom walk, go to Home Depot, get some stuff, prime,
Productive though.
spray texture. Man, I hate texture. And then our friends are like, "You're spraying texture tomorrow? Can you come over to our house and spray texture?" I'm like, "Fuck, I got 2 jobs. What's happening here?" Like, have the drink ready.
Yeah.
That's the best part about that house is they always have a fancy drink ready. So
Well, the good thing about texture is you don't have to worry about sanding it that smooth.
yeah, that's the whole point. That's the whole point of texture, people. Have a good weekend, man. But yeah, I need to buy more plastic. I need to, and then I definitely need to find out a paint color for my wife so I can get her to work. Since I'm doing all this tape and plastic work, I'm in the dang room. I might as well
I'm going to
have
work.
her.
You're going to go to work too.
I might as well get it ready for her to paint before tearing all the plastic down.
Hmm.
So right on, man. Well, everybody have a great weekend. See you on Monday, right? Yeah. Do the
Yeah.
reading. Follow. I still don't have the shirt people are a little behind schedule. She said she was gonna send me some mock-ups yesterday, but she didn't.
So I know she's waiting on her designer, who is my
Yeah, I'm
son's
not
best
that
friend. It's my son's best friend's mom. So I'll
I'm not
have my
that
wife
guy,
text
so
her and be like,
it's totally
"Hey,
fine. I don't know. I thought she was just gonna reprint this exact one. So I was trying to make it easy for her. Just be like, you already have this, just put it on a Shopify site.
so it's
But
she sent it to it's the lady that made that logo for you."
gotcha. Okay. Well, good. We'll get there. We'll get there soon. Maybe next week,
Yeah.
people. Well, some good news. Stacy's mom. Yeah, exactly. She's got it going on.
I'll see you.
Freaking
Have a
dude.
good one.
Bye, everybody. Come on, Dallas, dude. Go.